Hey everybody, Jimmy here, and today, I want to take you on a wild ride through a place that's as unpredictable as it is unforgettable. Ever notice how every wild story seems to start with, "So, this guy in Florida"? It's almost like Florida is the punchline to America's craziest jokes. And honestly, there's a reason for that. Florida's like America's craziest theme park. Except the rides are alligators and the main event is a hurricane party. Here, you never know what's around the corner, and every day feels like an adventure. Sure, people think of Mickey Mouse and beaches, but there's a whole other side to life here. Beyond the tourist hotspots, there's a reality most visitors never see. Beyond the headlines, there's a real challenge, trying to live in paradise on a shoestring budget. For many, the dream of palm trees and sunshine comes with a hefty price tag. Imagine navigating this wild theme park with just a few bucks in your pocket. Every dollar counts, and every decision matters when you're stretching your budget to the limit. That's reality for a lot of Floridians. They're not just surviving, they're finding creative ways to thrive, even when times get tough. It's a story of grit, clever hacks, and finding happiness when the odds are stacked against you. Community and resourcefulness are what keep people going. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're going to show you what life is really like behind the palm trees and sunshine. We're talking about what it's really like to live in the Sunshine State on just $800 a month. It's a challenge that takes determination and a lot of heart. That's not much anywhere, but here, it's a real tightrope walk. Every step is a balancing act between bills, food, and just enjoying life. Yet, people make it work. They find ways to stretch every dollar, lean on neighbors, and turn small moments into big memories. Their stories are inspiring, funny, and full of heart. You'll see just how much spirit and determination it takes to make it here. This isn't just about numbers. It's about people, resilience, and finding sunshine even when the forecast calls for rain. It's about hope and the power of community. So grab a glass of sweet tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into the untold story of living in Florida on the edge. You might just find a little inspiration for your own journey. You won't want to miss what's coming. Let's get started. Let's break it down. Living on $800 a month in Florida is like walking a tightrope, every step carefully measured. $800 a month in Florida. That's your entire budget. Rent, food, bills, and every little thing in between. First challenge? Finding a place to live that doesn't swallow your whole paycheck. In big cities, rent alone can eat up your whole budget, leaving you scrambling for solutions. So, people get creative. Roommates, renting a single room, or living in a mobile home park, far from the beaches and city lights. Privacy is a luxury, and compromise is the norm. Sometimes you're sharing a bedroom, not just an apartment. It's not glamorous, but it's a roof over your head, a place to call your own, even if it's just a corner. Every dollar is precious, and rent is the biggest monster to slay. Miss it, and the consequences are immediate. After rent, you're left with a few hundred for everything else. Food, transportation, phone, electricity, and those inevitable surprises that pop up. In Florida, surprises are guaranteed. A broken AC in July is a crisis, not an inconvenience. The heat is relentless, and repairs aren't cheap. Or, a sudden storm knocks out your power, leaving you in the dark and scrambling for solutions. There's no room for error. One unexpected bill can throw your whole month off balance. Daily life becomes a constant calculation. Can I afford this coffee, or do I need to buy the generic brand? Every purchase is a decision. Do I take the bus and add hours to my commute to save on gas, or risk running out of money before the month ends? You become a master of saying no to wants, so you can say yes to needs. Every shopping trip is a test of discipline. It's a high-stakes game of financial chess, played every single day, where every move matters and the margin for error is razor thin. And somehow people keep playing, and winning, finding moments of joy and community even on the tightest budgets. Florida's sunshine is legendary, but it comes with a hidden price: the electric bill. When it's 95 degrees and humid, AC isn't a luxury, it's survival, but running it can wreck your budget. People get creative blackout curtains, spending days at the library or mall for free AC, even sleeping with frozen towels. The sunshine is free, but comfort isn't. Then there's transportation. Public transit is spotty, so you need a car, which means gas, insurance, and repairs. An old car is all you can afford, but it's a ticking time bomb. A flat tire or dead battery can be a financial disaster. And don't forget, hurricane season. Prepping for storms, stocking up on water, food, batteries, costs money you might not have. Evacuating? Hotels and gas are out of reach for many. Sometimes, people have no choice but to ride out the storm and hope for the best. These are the hidden realities of living in paradise on a prayer. It's not just sunshine and palm trees, it's survival. But here's the flip side. Florida's full of free and affordable treasures. Can't afford Disney? Float down Easygoing Springs for a few bucks. The water's always cool, the wildlife is incredible, and it's nature's air conditioning. Pack a lunch, bring friends, and you've got $1 million day for pocket change. Farmers markets and you-pick farms offer fresh produce for less. In Plant City, you can pick strawberries till your arms ache. Roadside stands serve up amazing Cuban sandwiches and seafood for cheap. Florida's history is rich. St. Augustine is the oldest city in the US, and you can walk its historic streets for free. Free museums, art walks, and community events are everywhere if you know where to look. Living on a budget forces you to discover these hidden gems. The best parts of Florida aren't behind a paywall, you just have to know where to look. Life here is about finding beauty in the simple things. That's the real Florida secret. Let me tell you about Maria, a friend who moved to Gainesville to finish her degree. She was determined to make it work, no matter the challenges. She had a part-time job, $800 a month. It wasn't much, but she made it stretch. Rent for a room, $450. It was a tight squeeze, but she managed. Left over $350 for everything else. That meant food, books, and any other expenses. Maria became a budgeting ninja. She tracked every penny and found creative ways to save. Free hot water from campus cafes, her own tea bags, and peanut butter sandwiches with a twist. She made it work. She'd walk 2 miles to Aldi to save a few bucks on groceries. Every little bit helped. She called it the Gainesville hustle. It was her way of life, a testament to her resilience. When her old car broke down, the repair cost was more than half her monthly budget. It was a huge setback. She was ready to give up, but her roommates and neighbors chipped in. Rides, cash, support. That moment changed her. She saw the power of community. She realized she wasn't alone. She had a network of people who cared. Maria started a community cupboard in her house. Roommates left extra food for anyone who needed it. It was a small gesture with a big impact. A can of soup, a box of pasta. It made a difference. It showed that even small acts of kindness matter. Maria's story isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving through connection and kindness. It's about building a community. The Gainesville hustle is real and it's powered by community. It's about people coming together to support each other. That's how people make it work. Through collaboration and mutual support. And that's the real Florida spirit. It's about resilience, community, and the power of coming together. So, how do you make $800 last in Florida? Survival hacks become second nature. First, master budget meals, rice, beans, pasta, and whatever's cheap and fresh. Cook in big batches, love your leftovers. Public libraries are your best friend. Free Wi-Fi, AC, computers, and even classes. Tool lending libraries, free concerts, and museum days become your social life. Transportation? Use Gas Buddy, combine errands, bike if you can, or carpool. Every dollar saved on gas is a dollar for food. Be ruthless with bills. Call for better deals. Unplug appliances. Cut vampire costs. Vigilance is key. It's a full-time job managing a tight budget. But these little tricks add up. You learn to live smarter, not harder. Every penny counts. And somehow, you make it work. That's the Florida hustle. On a tight budget, you learn to find joy in the little things. A Florida sunset becomes your evening show, better than any movie. A ripe mango from a neighbor's tree, the sound of the ocean, a potluck with friends. These moments are priceless. Humor is essential. You laugh at car troubles and kitchen disasters. Laughter is free, and it keeps you going. Happiness isn't bought, it's created. It's about gratitude, celebrating small wins and finding light in tough times. People living on $800 a month learn this out of necessity. That's a kind of wealth money can't buy. The real secret weapon? Community. When you don't have a financial safety net, your neighbors become your lifeline. Bartering skills, sharing rides, swapping meals, this informal economy keeps people afloat. The laundromat becomes a social hub, the park a living room, the community garden a place to grow food and friendships. People look out for each other, checking on neighbors, sharing tips, and lending a hand. This collective responsibility is powerful. It's the glue that keeps people from falling to thorns, cracks, nags. The financial struggles are real, but the human spirit is stronger. These challenges force deeper connections and reveal what really matters: kindness and generosity. In a transient state, these pockets of community are a lifeline. They prove we're always stronger together. That's the hopeful part of the story. Even in tough times, people find ways to lift each other up. That's the heart of Florida. So, what have we learned? Living in Florida on $800 a month is tough, but it's also a story of resilience, creativity, and community. The people living this reality are resourceful, inspiring, and full of heart. Their stories remind us that worth isn't measured by money but by spirit and perseverance. If this story resonated with you, subscribe to our channel and help us keep sharing these voices. Thank you for listening, and remember, be kind, because everyone's fighting their own battles. Even on the hardest days, there's hope, community, and the wild, beautiful Florida spirit. We'll see you next time. Stay strong, stay kind. Thanks, everybody.